Quran. You guys were pretty helpful in answering my questions yesterday. Maybe one of the biggest ones I asked was, does Allah need us to worship him? And answer that you guys kind of gave me was no. He doesn't really depend on us, but we depend on him to give us the morals and guidelines for life, and worshiping him is a side effect. So that kind of answered my question on that. Today I'm going to be reading the chapter Al-Araf, or The Heights, chapter 7, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. I had a few more questions too, but I'll leave that to the end of the video. So I'll read this and get back to you. Alright, that was a pretty eventful chapter. It went over a lot of content, a lot of Torah stories, a lot of kind of like confirming things from the Torah, since by default, like, I assume that the Quran doesn't take all of it to be true, but only the things that Allah specifies are true, as it's gotten corrupted over time. So these are some of the stories that I went over. And I was a bit disappointed when I saw this first story. It's the story of Adam and Eve, because I'm kind of rooting for Islam. Like, I want to believe in it, is like my approach, like going into learning about Islam and reading the Quran. And seeing the story of Adam and Eve here, it kind of just made me think, how could that possibly work? So I'm just wondering, when was the timeline in this? Like, if Adam and Eve like really were the first two humans, were they from Africa 300, like when Homo sapiens were around, like 300,000 years ago? Is that like when that was taking place? Like, that seems a bit odd for like a supernatural event. And the thing about Islam is that it's not pick and choose. Like with Christians and Jews, like they'll pick and choose things that are right and wrong. Like obviously, like slavery is wrong. They pick and choose to not include that in like their belief. Earth wasn't made 6,000 years ago. Like, we know that now. Like, they're like, yeah, we'll just glance over that. It's more so for like moral teachings. But with Islam's, it's a lot really literal, is like what people have been telling me, and like my interpretation of it. And like everything is the truth in here. So I'm just wondering how that fits into science, because like we know that it wasn't just two humans. It was like a series of evolution from multiple parts of the earth, and it wasn't linear either.